The Alamo goes woke. It's October 15th, 2025, and these are your headlines. Texas Land Commissioner Don Buckingham is blasting the Alamo Trust after its official social media account posted a message honoring Indigenous Peoples Day instead of Columbus Day this week. The since-deleted post said, "Today we honor Indigenous peoples and their communities, recognizing their history at the Alamo." It went on to promote a new Indigenous Peoples Gallery planned for the Alamo Visitor Center and Museum. The message quickly sparked backlash from Texans who accused the trust of pushing a political narrative at odds with the Alamo's legacy. Within hours, Buckingham, whose office oversees the site, issued a statement and launched an internal investigation. She wrote on X, quote, "I did not authorize this post. Woke has no place at the Alamo." Well, Texas Scorecard today obtained a letter Buckingham sent to members of the Alamo Trust Board. In it, she called the post a blatant disregard of the battle-centric focus of the Alamo, the liberty or death history that most Texans expect. Buckingham said this is part of a broader problem with the trust messaging. She pointed to an earlier controversy over a proposed land acknowledgement plaque that mentioned slavery around 70 times while using the word freedom only once. Buckingham says she expects a full report after the board's October 15th meeting and promised accountability. She added that we owe it to all Texans to preserve, protect, and defend our proud Texas history, not rewrite it. Austin Democrat Representative Gina Hinojosa has announced she's running for governor, becoming the highest-profile Democrat so far to challenge Governor Abbott. Hinojosa, who has represented parts of Austin in the Texas House since 2017, launched her campaign today, saying she's running to fight for families across the state who are left out by a political system that favors insiders and wealthy donors. She described herself as an angry mom, claiming state leadership has favored corporations over communities, and her campaign platform calls for expanding government health care, opposing school choice, and increasing state spending on public education. Well, Hinojosa enters the race with more than 100 endorsements, including 7 members of Congress, several state senators, and dozens of local officials. A former Austin ISD school board trustee, Hinojosa has been one of the most liberal members of the Texas House, vocal in her opposition to legislation restricting sexually explicit materials in school libraries and protective measures for minors. Well, the Abbott campaign quickly fired back, labeling her a, quote, radical Democrat who's out of step with Texas values. Campaign manager Kim Snyder said that Hinojosa sides with the defund the police movement, supports men competing in women's sports, backs harmful child modification procedures, and embraces reckless open border policies. Abbott, who has already announced plans to seek an unprecedented 4th term, says he'll continue focusing on border security, parental rights, and public safety.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
Texas State University has officially fired a professor who called for the overthrow of the U.S. government. Professor Tom Alter was informed of his termination on October 13th following a due process hearing. The decision takes immediate effect. Alter first drew outrage after a video surfaced of his remarks at a revolutionary socialism conference last month. During the event, he asked, quote, "How can anyone expect to overthrow the most bloodthirsty, profit-driven organization in the history of the world, that of the U.S. government?" University officials said Alter made the comments while representing Texas State, not in a personal capacity. President Kelly Damphouse wrote that Alter had discussed his job teaching education majors while urging the creation of a revolutionary socialist party aimed at overthrowing the government. Alter called his termination part of a broader political attack being carried out by the far right. Well, the Texas State Employees Union has launched a petition demanding his reinstatement, claiming his firing violates the First Amendment. A university spokesperson told Texas Scorecard that after a full review, Alter's employment is terminated effective immediately. Alter still has the option to appeal to the Texas State University System Board of Regents. For more of today's stories, go to texasscorecard.com.